Hey guys, it's Guy. So what I want to talk to you about today is something that's super important to all of us, and that is why the extraterrestrials have allowed this person to represent our country at this time. And I would like to comment on that. And if that sounds like an interesting way to bring this statement in to our topic here, why the ETs are allowing this to happen, I'm going to tell you it is quite interesting, and it's also very, very real. Because yeah, they are allowing this. Nothing happens on this planet unless the extraterrestrials have allowed it to happen. You have to realize the abilities that they have. You have to realize that they are able to literally control and freeze time and stop anything. The technologies that they have are incredibly powerful. And if you don't understand this, you're going to be taken away, and your family's going to be taken away, like the Jews were taken away in World War II, thinking that they were going to be helped, and they weren't. It was a whole different agenda. And I believe, because I'm a light worker for the planet, and I've been able to leave my body, I've been able to travel the cosmos. I've had an incredible spiritual experience that connects me to our Mother, Father, God in heaven, that allows us to protect this planet and our bodies and our energies. And we work with the creators that help humanity. And there's thousands of us like this. And it's not just I that's getting this information. So let's think about this. Let's really talk about this for a minute. You have this leader that was elected 9/11, and then he was presented to us on 11/9. So you've got those two pillars in the middle, and that is that's the 11/11 coding, and 22 is 22. These are completions. So there's only so much energy that these darker forces, well, they're sorcerers, what they have. And they've allowed us to come into the third dimensional reality by, one, voting. You agree to vote, you get the energy going, you think it's real. So they've taken this energy and they've put it into their system, and they continue to present the illusion. Now, if you watch my last video, you're going to see that I had said that if we don't pick a Satanist, what is going to happen is there's going to be an agenda to cause a lot of chaos. And that is somewhat intentional. And there has to be trickery of the mind. For one thing, many people understood that if you're going to be a president candidate, you have to be a Satanist. So this is one way that we're just getting the mind away from that illusion. You remember what happened the last time they didn't pick a Satanist? Or I just want to mention JFK, because a lot did happen to him. And usually they do clone most presidents. So what's going to happen in this situation is they were going to get as much chaos. What they have planned before this was a racial wars. They have literally planned again to do the traditional black and white thing. So this was in the making. And now this is literally playing out. I don't know if you've seen the Simpson video where when our leader and his wife were taken down the escalator, and he was taken down, they showed a clip of that, and then the security guards and everybody were standing in the right place. And this actually happened. And this is after he became president, but prior to this, it was on the Simpsons show. I can't remember the girl that has this video out, but it's very, very interesting. So we have to understand that the sorcerers are using this against you because they want us to fight. They want us to get each other against each other. It's already working. It's already becoming a black-white. The people that are not part of our country are already wanting to fight back. It's already causing a lot of tension. That is exactly what they have allowed. And that's what you allowed when you went to the voting booth. So anyway, I just wanted to answer some questions, because that was something that I talked about in the videos before. So us light workers, we just keep the peace, and meaning we inform you not to get too far into the matrix, not to get too attached to it. Try not to listen to it too much, and get the mind in a healthy place, because there's some amazing things that are starting to happen on this planet, and we're going to keep together, and we're going to unite and let that continue to be brought in, rather than focusing on the dark, because that's just going to take care of itself in the days to come. So I thank you for watching. Okay, hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Sky, and thank you for tuning in to my traditional Chinese medicine herbology show, because I've got great information for you today. We're going to talk about hot flashes and night sweats, and some of the things that women have to deal with that is so unfair. But the truth is, we really do have things that we're working with that can really help assist us in working with the night sweats in this heat that we have during the day and or night. I'm going to explain to you how the body works. And in Western medicine, immediately what people do is they just go get hormone replacement therapy. Well, let me tell you what we do in Chinese medicine. You have to understand the body, and everything is hot and cold. And these hot and cold systems have to be in balance. And if you watch my original video on the Qi and how the Qi operates, then you'll understand how this works. But just to recap, the body has an amount of hot, it has an amount of cold, it has an amount of damp, and it has an amount of dryness, and everything has to be in balance. And when one of these systems are out of balance, the body starts to go a little bit crazy. So let's talk about the night sweats and what pattern is out of balance. Now, everything is in a pattern. Our Qi comes in patterns, and now we're dealing with the kidney pattern when we deal with night sweats. So let's see how that works. The kidney pattern works. I want you to think of it as your overall pump, your furnace in the body. It is also what cools down the body. So it is the main functioning system of this pump. Now from there it goes out into different areas, but this is what we're going to talk about right now. Now the main system, the main heating system becomes dysfunctional when we have night sweats. There should be a cooling system that automatically cools down the body when we start to overheat. But when night sweats take place, this doesn't happen. And what happens is your kidney yin is out of function. It's being deficient. There's a kidney yang and a kidney yin. The yang is the hot and the yin is the cold. And the yin, your kidney yin, becomes deficient. It doesn't produce enough cooling system. So what we do in Chinese herbology is we're able to move through those passages. Remember, everything's electricity, and there's patterns that run through the body. And we're able to shoot through those patterns via acupuncture or some amazing herbs that allow the body to open up and nourish its kidney yin. Okay, so let's talk about the solution now. What do we do about it? So in Chinese medicine, the most miraculous thing is they have learned certain herbs work with the body in certain ways. And some of these herbs that they have are known to enable your kidney yin to function properly. So there's been a combination of herbs that have come together through the years, and we've learned how to put the woman's body back into balance. An amazing formula that I highly recommend is a formula from Pacific Biologica. You can only get it through a Chinese medical practitioner. It's called Extra Special. You can get this on my website here at the traditionalchinesepharmacy.com. And on the back, you're going to see the list of herbs that are going to assist your kidney yin. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to Skype me. We can set up an appointment and we can go over everything that is going on with your body. If you're having insomnia, if you're having night sweats, if you're having anxiety, any of that we can work with. What that amounts to is the body just being out of balance. Like I talked about, the kidney yin needs to be replenished. I have to ask, does it work? Yes, it completely works. Does your body get back in balance? Yes, it does. I know, I've used it. I used to soak 3 shirts a night, and I started taking this, and it's actually miraculous because it works in 20 minutes. If you're on a budget, there is a formula on my website called Menopause. That is a Chinese formula. The name under menopause is a Chinese name, but we put the name menopause there so that you would understand what you're buying. That too works completely with the kidney yin, and it does replenish your kidney yin, and it's used all over China. So again, if you'd like to have a consultation with me, if you have any questions, let's set that up. And thank you for chiming in today.